This is a podcast.
PVD Fables.
No, baby, wait!
We read stories from the internet and embarrassing personal stories.
Not to be forgotten tales of the ocean states.
Something was wrong and spat out the severed upper body of a motherfucking mouse.
Oh my god. What a turn.
The city of Providence, Rhode Island. You might think you were in a foreign land.
Oh, this is PVD Fables. Hunter.
Okay. So we talk about Mindhunter.
Well, I didn't watch it, but I mean, I don't know. I hear good things about it.
It's quite good.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's good. If you like true crime and you like all that shit, it's good.
Mindhunter is good. Yeah. That's what people say. I don't know where I heard it, but I thought that someone said it was bad.
Well, I mean, I think there was a lot of hype and people are making it out to be like one of the best shows. It's not one of the best shows.
Right.
It's a well-made show, I think. Because it's David Fincher.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's David Fincher.
Yeah. But I think it's good overall. I mean, I don't see anything bad about it.
Good.
Yeah. I like serial killers. I liked Ed Kemper in it. He was the actor was quite good.
Yeah, you have to be like some type of psycho when you know a good Ed Kemper impression. When you hear one, you're like, hey, he's doing it pretty good.
Yeah, he's doing good. Yeah, that's good. I'd give it a watch. I'm going to probably rewatch it.
Rewatch it? Yeah, I'm going to have to watch it a first time.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to see what it was like in the 70s when, like, serial killer wasn't even a thing that people labeled.
Yeah, there wasn't even like a word for it.
Exactly. So it's interesting to see how they develop over time.
Yeah, right.
You know?
I guess we probably should start it. Welcome to PVD Fables, episode fucking 9. We
9.
are climbing up there. We're getting up there. In the
Almost
numbers.
in the double digits.
Yeah.
Woot woot.
Getting there. But yeah, it's going to be, after the holidays. Fucking Halloween. Did you do anything for Halloween? We haven't even seen each other in a long time.
My plan was to have a little get together, nice little thing. No one. I told people 2 weeks in advance. No one took it off work, so it ended up just being me and the boyfriend, who's probably listening to this right now, getting drunk, eating pizza.
There it is.
Waiting for trick or treaters that never came.
Of course. Yep.
Yep. That's yeah. What'd you do?
I didn't do anything on. I didn't do anything on Halloween, but I did go to a little shindiggy dig. I'm trying to remember. It feels like it was so long ago. It was only a couple of weeks ago, but
I mean, it's already almost mid-November.
Yeah, the fuck.
Fucking crazy.
It's craziness. I don't know.
It's legitness. Yeah, it is.
yeah, it is. Yeah, it was. I've been playing since the sequel came out. I've been playing The Evil Within.
You really?
Finally cracking that open.
What are you playing on?
PlayStation 3.
Oh.
Yeah. PlayStation 3 can just power that game.
I didn't think it could.
Yeah, very surprising. And
nice.
Actually it looks really good. And surprisingly great game. Do you have it?
I started the first one.
Yeah.
Never got through it. I think I got when he's sliding down something.
Wow.
I don't remember. That's in the very beginning, and then I never played it because I thought it was kind of shitty, to be honest. And,
really?
Yeah, but no, I hear the new one's good. Surprisingly.
Well, the first one is. I mean, I haven't been through all of it, but I've been really enjoying it.
Nice.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. It's mindfucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's takes you on a fucking journey.
Nice.
Yeah, you don't even know where you're gonna end up.
I might pick it up.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about the second one, but first one,
I think
great.
I traded the first one in.
Oh, should
I
have
might
beat
get
it.
the second one. Just skip the first. Or just backtrack like I did with Uncharted.
Yeah. I kind of wanted PlayStation 4 just to play an Uncharted 4, but I don't know.
It's one of my number one games of all time.
Have you been playing anything good or watching anything recently?
I just am replaying the first BioShock. I bought the collection on PS4.
Okay.
Amazing.
I never played the second one.
Neither have I. I might try it.
Yeah.
I never hear anything good or bad about it. People just don't talk about it.
Yeah, for some reason.
So, I don't know. I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
I bought Wolfenstein, the first one. The
Well-
New Order. I'm going to try that out.
Oh, and like the reboots.
I don't know.
Yeah. Sorry, Wolfenstein's a very old game.
I know it is. They just came out with like the new one.
Yeah.
So I was like, maybe I should start from the beginning.
All right, word.
Yeah.
Nice.
So,
I don't know. Yeah, I've just been playing that, and I've been watching Cowboy Bebop. lately.
Yeah?
Oh man,
That's an anime?
that's an anime. I know. I know that you're not too privy to animated series.
Did I tell you it makes me actually physically nauseous to watch anime? I found that out. Someone made me watch anime. And I was like, I was pretty drunk, but like I felt nauseous. He took it off and I was like, oh, I'm fine.
Oh my god, really? What did you watch though?
I don't know. I was really drunk.
Jesus Christ. Well, I mean, yeah, watching it drunk. See, I don't watch it drunk.
Oh, it was something where they made her cut her own hand off.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. It was an anime. I was like, please take this off. I'm gonna fucking puke.
Jesus Christ.
It has to be their voices.
Of like dub or sub.
I think it was dubbed. I don't remember. No, it was subbed.
It was sub. Because like all you hear is hot soup. I'm
It has
so
to
sorry.
be the female voices, I think, that do it for me. And it was just like a lot of screaming too, and I was like, I can't do it.
I mean, Cowboy Bebop is definitely like better because at least the English dub is actually good. The voice acting is great in it, and 10-minute episodes. It's like kind of badass because it's like almost like if Han Solo had his own anime. So it's like a bounty hunter who's like cool and cheeky and like goofy.
Okay.
And they like trek the stars and like try to like like get bounties.
Nice.
It's pretty cool.
Sounds alright.
Great jazz soundtrack.
Nice.
Yeah, right. It's like honestly one of the most.
It's like well made.
It's one of the most well respected animes of all time. It's fantastic.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
I watch it. Should we get into some stories?
Sure. Want to hear my short news story?
Short news story. Yeah, let's go for it.
Sunday, July 19th, 8:44 a.m. Report of male riding bike through neighborhood yelling racial slurs. 8:47 a.m. Officer stops man who says he's just trying to find his dog Snickers. That's the one. That's it. I'm done. That's my only story. I'm out.
Wow. Jesus. That is really fucking something.
Yep.
I can imagine that. I mean, it must be kind of strange to hear yelling through the neighborhood, Snickers! Like that.
Yeah.
Like,
You're right.
cheep, 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 cheep. Oh my
Interesting.
god.
It probably wasn't angry at all, you know?
Is that Rhode Island? No.
No, it was just on Reddit.
It was on Reddit. That's where we get it. Man, this past couple of weeks have been tough
Dry.
to find stories. Okay, so it's not just me.
Stuff has happened in
Yeah,
the world, but we can't talk about it.
Anyone listening, if you're out there, please send me where you find your internet stories because I'm having some trouble.
Yeah, I
It's
think
not-
we had a good couple of weeks. And now
We had
it's
a good
just,
couple of weeks,
Where's everything?
Yeah, like send us your stories, pvdfables@gmail.com.
And have them be local, maybe.
Yeah, local stories can be fun.
Like, give us some fucked up shit you saw downtown. What did the horn guy do to you?
What did
You
the
know?
horn guy do
What did
to
he
you?
say to you? What have you heard him preaching as you're driving by him near Walmart?
Yeah.
Tell me.
I just haven't been outside to really experience some fucked up life.
I don't go outside. I go to work. I go home.
Yeah, that's
That's kind of the adult.
pretty much it.
Oh shit, that's kind of the adult life, you know?
I got a couple of Reddit threads, just some rapid fire
Rapid
ones.
fire.
Yeah, been doing them. Been giving you some quick maths. Right here.
Quick maps.
So here's a couple from. What do you really think of during sex?
Oh, I was just reading this.
Yeah, there's a couple of good ones. I tried to pick out. I only got two, but Gecko Flamethrower says Stephen Hawking being wheeled off a high dive right into a pool.
That'll keep it
I'll keep it.
keep it at bay.
Keep it out.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, that was a pun, wasn't it?
Just think about dank memes. That's all I gotta do. Mustang Master says the thing goes
Quick maps.
quick maps. That's all I got from that.
I can do my six line one.
Six liner.
Posted by Anonymous.
Oh.
Eating sandwich at beach, skipping stones, watching the sunset and thinking about life. Throw sandwich into ocean, bite rock. People saw.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. That's you bit a rock.
That must have hurt. Especially if you're like in a daydream and you're just like eating and whatever, biting down into a rock. He must have been in deep thought if he can't feel the difference in texture and softness.
My God. That is something else, isn't it?
That is it.
I found this weird story.
Yeah.
I've been hearing about this kid. I thought this was something that was like from years ago. They try to.
Is that
I thought this was like from I think. Oh yeah, I
What's the
actually
kid's
remember
name?
this kid. He's an indigo child. Goes by the name of Boriska.
Boriska?
Yeah.
I remember.
yeah, now-
Boriska. He was so cute with his
Now-
little hair.
Now I'm remembering this. Yeah,
Yeah.
this was like early internet stories
Years
about a kid.
and years ago.
Yeah, about a kid. He claimed that he was born on Mars, and he had like all these like crazy shit to say, like his past life and all this fucking shit. Boriska.
Boriska.
Yeah.
I wonder what he looks like now.
Yeah, this is he's 21 years old now.
Shit, he must be
get a-
handsome man.
Let's get a picture of this handsome man.
I mean, he was a handsome boy.
He
I
was.
can't really say that because, you know.
Yeah. Man born on Mars claims the Sphinx can be unlocked with a device hidden behind its ear. Ooh. And if you look at the picture of the Sphinx, look behind the ear, there's got a little indent inside of it. It does look like a little button.
So why are they saying he could be a charlatan?
A charlatan? What the fuck is a charlatan, first of all?
Tap, tap, tap. A person practicing quackery. So it's deception.
A bullshitter?
A bullshitter, yeah. I just clicked that article. Is Boriska boy from Mars charlatan or genuine indigo child? But like, okay,
What?
if he's saying that, okay, so if someone reads this article, listens to the podcast, and you're like, he claims that there's a thing behind the Sphinx's ear.
Yeah.
And they say it's bullshit, but you can clearly look at the picture that you just have up now,
There's
where
something.
there's clearly something behind the ear. So how are you saying he's lying?
Well,
Could
because
be
it
lying
could
about
just be
other
a
stuff.
rock. I don't know.
We
But,
gotta go there.
Yeah.
Go to our GoFundMe page
Yes,
to
exactly.
bring us to Egypt.
GoFundMe / I don't have one. So yeah, the concept of past lives is nothing new, and it is often said that if you have an irrational fear, it is a result of a bad experience in a past life. Wow, so I must have had 1 billion past lives where I was nervous all the time. My mom has always had fear of soldiers. She's wondered if it stems from experiences during one of the world wars. 20-year-old Boriska Kipner-Mijanovic has baffled experts since he was a child. Despite never being exposed to the concept of alien civilizations by his parents, he constantly talked about them from an early age. And that's not the only thing that's really unique about him. When the Russian native was just a few months old, he was able to speak.
Ah.
And at the age of 2, he was able to competently read and write. But what makes Boriska truly extraordinary is his claim that he lived on Mars in a past life. He said that the Red Planet was ravaged by war when he lived there, and went on to reveal that this war was the result of a nuclear disaster.
I got a real bullshit question.
What is that?
Humans named Mars Mars, right?
Wait, what?
We named it Mars.
Yes.
So if he
course we
lived
did.
on a planet, why would he call it Mars? Would he not call it something odd? Like something that they called it on his planet?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm actually thinking.
Yeah, we're thinking about this. We're analytical.
I'm having flashbacks from when I first heard this story.
So if there's any truth to his claims, why haven't we encountered any Martians? Bitch.
Ask MUFON.
Yeah, ask Alex Jones.
The
goddamn Imperials.
Ask Henry Zabrowski. MUFON expert. Henry
MUFON
Zabrowski.
expert. Trying to get your Orgon crystal. But yeah, this kid claims that one of the ancient Egyptians' most impressive monuments is the Great Sphinx Monument in Giza. According to him, life on Earth will change irrevocably when it is unlocked using a mechanism behind one of its ears. Unfortunately, he has not given any further details about exactly what opening the Sphinx will do.
He's just giving Naughty Dog the idea for Uncharted 5.
Exactly, that's what it is. Is this on Naughty Dog's website? It is.
Dun dun dun.
Fuckers. Got me reading fake news over here. Anyway, next story.
Shit story? I got a shit story.
Shit story.
Hit that up.
All right, let's do it.
Anonymous.
Oh?
It's a green text. So if I'm reading it like a green text, it is. Be me at university. Boring as fuck lecture and my stomach is churning because I was out drinking last night. Chance a fart. Doesn't make any noise, but suddenly I feel something down there. Shit my pants. Oh fuck. Pants filled with semi-liquid shit. Can't risk leaving to clean up. People start to smell it and are turning around and looking in my direction. I figure, fuck it. I'm not sitting with my pants full of shite. Get up slowly and waddle carefully towards the doors. Literally 1 meter from the door, and I feel something roll down my leg. Look behind me. See a piece of shit on the floor. People are pointing and whispering. Freeze like a rabbit in the headlights. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Leave it there? Play it off? Pretend it's not mine?
Pick it up.
Take it with me?
Pick it up, you asshole. Have some courtesy.
For some reason, I decide the best course of action is to pretend to faint. Fall over badly, shoulder lands on the shit.
Oh my god.
Roll over to get out of shit, realize how fake this looks, so I start twitching. Really badly faked seizure. Nobody gets up to help. Everyone just staring at me, rolling around on the floor in my own shit. No one buying it. Get up and walk out. Have to see these people every day.
Oh my god. You said you didn't get any good stories? What the fuck? That was really good. Jesus Christ.
I'm leaving the best one for the end.
Okay,
so
good.
It's going to get better.
Leave with a bang, because like a lot of mine are pretty mediocre because I had a lot of time to do this and I did not put the work in. Well, I did, but you know, it was hard.
I mean, I got all these in the last 2 days.
Last 2 days? Okay, wow, I spent
20 minutes before this
I spent
recording.
Fuck you. Here's one from the thread on Reddit. What is your most embarrassing moment in front of a doctor? And here we go. I had just gotten a vaccine which often can give you bad dizziness and feelings of faintness.
And autism. Sorry.
I didn't feel anything, so I said the immortal, "Don't worry about me, doc." Yes, I actually pulled a Bugs Bunny, stood up, the blood rushed out of my head. I fainted immediately.
Oh my god.
And then fell back flat on the floor, smashing my head into concussion territory.
That sounds like a sitcom. Don't worry about me. Stands up.
Yes.
Love it.
In the words of Count Dooku, twice the pride, double the fall. There it is.
There it is. Isn't that wild?
Yeah, that is wild. Here's a short one from PM Me Your Pie Recipes. They say, do you ever do self-examinations of your testicles? I guess you could call it that. That was...
You should put a laugh track after that.
I'll put a laugh track there. So sorry.
Is that it? Go to me now?
Yeah, if you want to go. Take it away.
What is the hardest you could ever remember laughing? And this is from 586230 username. I was laying in bed with my wife and the cat came up to sit with us. A noise from outside must have startled the cat because she jumped off the bed quickly, shitting directly into my wife's face. That's it.
Oh my god, there it is. I got one from that thread because I read it too. Chasev8 says, climbing outside and this teenager near us finishes a climb nearby. He's obviously pretty new, so he's really excited about getting to the top of this climb. He turns around and exclaims to his friends, "Boys, hand me a black and mild, because I just fucked that boulder."
Same.
Just like so proud of himself. I love it. Yeah, I found a couple other ones from that, which I kind of appreciated.
All right. Hit
Not,
me with
not to go pride, but let's do it anyway. Here we go. The deacon puts a lot more incense in the censer during Mass and smoked up the altar area far more than normal. Like that video. Wow.
Wow. Love that kid.
After the service, I asked him why he used so much incense. He said, "Monsignor did an evil fart during the elevation of the host."
I love it. I love it.
The Baconator 3 comments, "Rips bread, the body of Christ, broken for you. Rips ass, the breath of Christ, unleashed for you."
Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Do we know what type of incense they use?
I don't know.
Because I would love to get some just
Smells
for my
good,
house.
right?
It's good.
Okay, yeah, I gotta say.
I was thinking about that the other day, actually. I was like, I wonder what they use.
Me, you,
With the internet.
we went to Catholic school for many years, and I think it just, I don't know. Maybe it was just the experience of having that fucking incense smell all the time. That shit smells pretty good.
It does.
I gotta say.
It's been Googled before.
You've Googled what church
Well, it
incense?
has from other people, not
Oh,
me.
yes, of course.
Pontifical incense for $24.95 at the
Jesus
St.
Christ.
Jude shop. Or just church incense for $32.
Amazon Prime. I just got it.
Or you can get an actual brass burner. Oh my God, from Amazon. I might get one.
No, don't get one of those. Get an antique one. I've been trying to look for one of those.
But it's only $14. And I have Amazon
nice.
Prime too.
Oh, nice.
One
Yeah,
click,
well,
man. One click.
just keep plowing ahead here. What family habit/ritual did you not realize was weird until someone pointed it out to you? Asalim says, "My parents didn't let us have the key to the house when we were pre-teenage. So when we'd get home from school or a friend's house, we would open a window and crawl through to get inside."
Jesus Christ.
Which is just like, come on.
That's
But,
a lot of work.
I never thought twice about it until a friend told me it looked like I was robbing the place after he dropped me off for the first time.
I don't know what I'd do if I'd see one of my friends crawling through their own window. Like, chill. Leave the door unlocked. I know what my kid's gonna post in the future. My parents burn church incense in the house.
Yeah, that's going to be the weird thing.
That's gonna be our weird thing. For real.
Let me just go off on you motherfuckers real quick with what is the creepiest glitch in the Matrix you've experienced. Okay, so let's do this.
Going back.
Posty McPosterton says, "Every once in a while, I have dreams about places or people I've never seen. Then about 6 or 7 months later, I'm in the place or with the people I had deja vu about. I also sing random songs even when something else is playing on the radio, and then the next song that plays was what I was singing. Weird."
Weird coincidences. You should get into chaos magic.
Yeah, that is
Sounds
chaos
like
magic.
you might be a powerful wizard and you don't even know it.
Yeah, he says, "I've done this on mine, my best friend's, and my girlfriend's iPod on shuffle many, many times, and it freaks them the fuck out every time." Wow, you should be a chaos magician. You should create a sigil and be on your way with it.
Yep.
I'm trying to do that.
Yeah, man. I love chaos magic. It fucking works.
It works.
It works. I've been a chaos magician for a while.
You need to teach me the ways. After the recording, we can talk more about it.
For sure.
Shrouded in secrecy.
Yeah, it's too personal.
One super weird thing, though, happened in about 2012. I was about 19, living at home with my parents and younger sister. I had come home from my work at a BBQ place, and my sister says to me, "Oh, I thought you were off today." I'm confused because I left at 5 a.m. before everyone was awake. And I ask her, "When did I say that?" She says to me, "Like 2 hours ago in your room." She thinks I'm screwing with her, so I tell her to smell me because I could smell the barbecue sauce and smoke on me. Then she gets really creeped out and tells me that she went into my room earlier and seen me in bed with covers up to my neck and had a 15-minute conversation with me. This shit really creeped me out, and I never felt comfortable in that room ever again.
See, I don't like that shit.
The fuck is that?
I don't like that at all. What could that have been?
What could that have been? That's fucking weird.
I don't even like thinking about it. To think that like something could be cloning them, like making themselves look like me.
Yeah, what is it? It's like the thing.
Like a skinwalker or something. I hate skinwalkers. Are my favorite, and they creep me out the most.
Yeah.
Ugh, I don't like it.
Yeah. So I brought you down. I'm gonna bring you up. How's that sound?
Yeah.
With what is the funniest insult you heard a kid tell another? And this one used to be a preschool teacher. Had an angry 3-year-old call me a chicken nugget butt fucker.
I gotta catalog that repertoire.
That one's pretty good. Like, if you start using that, like I've been using it the past couple weeks, that's
it's effective, right?
Yeah, it really is. Like, oh, you chicken nugget butt fucker. Like you know the person that would be called that, you know?
Yeah, and then if they hear it, it'll be caught off guard.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what? What did you say?
What the fuck did you call me? Exactly what you look like, you fucking chicken nugget butt fucker. The dog picks or dies says, hearing kids argue whose parents has cooler cars. One kid yells, "My dad has a BMW and my mom has a Murano." And without missing a beat, the other kid yells, "That's because your mom's a morano."
Oh my God, savagery. Holy shit, I hope my kid better live up to those standards. Holy fuck.
This is my favorite because this is like, you know, younger sibling kind of insult right here. I really enjoyed this one. My 8-year-old granddaughter told her older brother the only way he'd ever hurt himself during an activity is if the TV exploded.
Jesus.
That's a burn and a half.
That is really burn.
You
Birdie burn.
Lazy piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got from that.
Are we going to talk about Judy Garland?
Yes.
I'll talk about Judy Garland.
You want to talk about some Judy Garland here? Yeah, I always knew that she had like a tragic life, and so now like every time I see like a record from here, I always like buy it at like an antique shop.
Yeah.
But yeah, the exploitation of Judy Garland, poor lady.
Really, really sad.
Yeah, but this was one that I was like, what the fuck?
There was a lot of fucked up shit that happened.
Yeah.
No, well, most like obviously she's number one victim, but there's like a lot of other shit.
Yeah, outside of like the movie shit and like the entertainment, it's kind of crazy. But while filming The Wizard of Oz, 16-year-old Judy Garland was put on a strict diet that included smoking 80 cigarettes a day to suppress her appetite.
Yep.
Jesus
I think she
Christ.
was like, wasn't she like 16 or 18 when they filmed?
Like 16.
And they wanted her to look like 12 or 13 or something.
Yeah, exactly.
So they made it, they wanted to make her look young.
4 packs of unfiltered cigarettes.
Yep, that's fucking rough. I can't even smoke more than like maybe 5.
It's tough. The fake snow in the movie was asbestos.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, she was unwittingly given amphetamines or barbiturates in her food to keep her weight down, so she would continue to look younger than her age, since she was supposed to be playing like 12 or 13. She remained addicted for the rest of her life and died of an accidental overdose.
Yep.
Amphetamines.
I think I read that she would be on amphetamines during the day, and then her mom would give her like sleeping pills at night to sleep.
God,
So it was a constant cycle of up, down, up, down.
Holy shit.
Smoking
that's
all
so
those
bad.
cigarettes and then being sexually assaulted on the set and everything. It was just like a fucking horror show for her.
Jesus Christ.
And I don't know if you've ever seen her singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow on YouTube. And it's, I think it was one of her last performances, and she died soon after. And it is the most heartbreaking thing. I'll never forget it.
Oh, jeez.
It's haunting.
Yeah, I'll have to watch it sometime.
It's a shame. It's a goddamn shame. And shit hasn't gotten better in the Hollywood industry.
Oh, fuck no.
as we're seeing now with everything happening, and then like, all this shit. It's like, and then there's over sexualization of young actors and actresses, and it's like,
It's hard to go away.
yeah. I mean, like, you've seen all that stuff about the Stranger Things kids.
Yeah.
It's rough. I just saw like
Well,
the
wait. Hold on. What?
yeah, there was everyone, the kid that was in It, Finn Wolfhard or whatever his name is. He's in Stranger Things. A lot of the fan base of girls are just like really over sexualizing him, and he's like 13. And then,
Yeah, the fans.
yeah, but then also
Stop it. You
there
better
was
stop.
some magazine put what's making TV so sexy or something, and Millie Bobby Brown, 11, was on that list. I'm like, she's like 14 years old. You should not be calling a 14-year-old sexy, no matter who you are. It is
fucked.
fucking wrong. And these kids have to, live their lives, and they're so young and have to see all this shit written about them, and it's like disgusting. It's disgusting.
That is horrible.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? I don't know. I will have to say one thing. I don't know if you want to get into the Louis C.K. shit.
I'll talk about Louis.
Yeah. I mean, okay. Well, my thing is that I'm not even really much of a fan of Louis anymore.
No.
No.
It's very repetitive,
Yeah.
just like Jim Gaffigan.
I don't like Jim Gaffigan anymore either.
Yeah, they have their things and they keep going with it.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw the trailer for Louis' movie and I was like, I'm probably not going to watch it. Didn't look interesting at all.
Yep.
Honestly.
I didn't even know about it. But yeah, like after that last Netflix special that he had, where he came out in a suit,
I couldn't even watch the first 10 minutes. I
Bad.
took it off.
it's really bad. After that, I was just like, fuck that shit. But masturbating in front of women. If you listen to podcasts, every fucking comedian has done that in a hotel room 4 a.m.
But the only thing, I remember I was reading the article and I don't know, it was kind of choppy.
Yeah.
The first two women that they mentioned had said no when he said, "Can I jerk off in front of you?" And then he did anyway, so that's like obviously non-consent.
I didn't hear about that.
But then,
so yeah, that's not.
And then in one of the people, and I'm not like victim shaming or whatever, victim blaming, but she had consented to it.
Yeah.
She had said yes. So I know it's like an abuse of power, and she was like, I was nervous, I was like 21 and I didn't know. Yeah, but like you still consented to it. So you can't, I don't know. I feel like he shouldn't even, it should be like 4 women instead of 5 because you consented. I don't care how, if you're older than 18, you know right from wrong. Just like he did. And he obviously in his apology, I actually appreciated his apology. I don't think it was bullshit at all. I think it was genuine. You know?
I mean,
and he said it was wrong and he abused his power and the women looked up to him and the comedy scene and all this stuff. And I thought it was respectable, but respectable that he apologized. He's not a respectable human being, but
yeah, exactly.
it is what it is. I'm glad he didn't just deny it, like Spacey.
Fucking Kevin Spacey, kid.
You hear about George Takei too.
Yeah, what the fuck?
It's all happening.
What?
It's all happening at once.
It's too fast. Everything's sudden. The winter has been sudden. 2017 has just been a shocking,
It's been a shit show.
It's like a square wave. It's just, there's no easing into anything.
No.
That's why I think, and I don't want to say it, but I think we're going to get some bad snow. I'm really afraid of that.
I need new toys. Don't say that. I need new toys. What the fuck it's gonna suck.
You need to go to town for your tie, honey. I know a guy, his name's Gregory. He'll help you out to give you a nice deal, all right? Get you those snow tires, all right? The Firestones, you ever see them? Yeah, the Firestones?
To be honest, my car with shitty tires would probably be okay in the snow versus like
I think
a shitty car.
I think we'll make it. But snow, sexual harassment. Let's cleanse the palate one more time. I'm gonna give you a story about a dog worshipped by villagers who carry him on his own throne.
Good for this dog.
Yes.
I was wondering what that picture was.
Yeah, this picture is fantastic, isn't it?
It's beautiful. I want it as a wallpaper.
It's so good. It is just, oh my god. This picture is fucking fantastic.
Post it on the Facebook.
This Chinese village celebrates annual tradition by dressing animal in clothes and parading on a wooden throne. This little doggy dog, it looks
He
like he's
loves it,
loving
too.
Yeah, really enjoying being carried on this throne
This is my day.
through a river. It's an annual festival that sees a dog being dressed up in human clothing and carried in a sedan chair, worshipped as a god, has been celebrated by villagers in this particular area of China. It's conducted every year by the Miao people of the Xiaobang village in the Guizhou province. I'm really trying with these pronunciations here. The Dog Carrying Day festival has seen the creatures worshipped for centuries. Wow.
Good.
This one dog. Apparently, legend has it that the first settlers in the area were saved from dying of thirst by a dog which led them to a water source in the area, and the settlers believed to be a sign of divinity, according to the South China Morning Post. Very sophisticated outlet for news and information. Yeah, but basically, they give the fucking dog a shirt and a hat, put him in that little chair, and, people beat drums and have a great old time worshiping the dog. But shaman leads the parade and has people have mud thrown at them as a part of the symbolic gesture for the god for peace, health, and prosperity.
Does the dog throw the mud?
I don't think the dog throws the mud because that is for peasants, not for gods.
Like a
Be
god
throwing
is going to
mud.
touch mud. Pardon me. Sorry, God.
Yes, exactly. Some have criticized the parade, however, with people last year claiming online that the parade mistreats the dog, tying a chain around the animal's neck.
God damn it! I was gonna say this is what a dog's purpose should have been about, and then you mentioned that, and then it's like this is literally a dog's purpose because the dogs were abused.
Let's
on the
just
set
edit
of-
that. We'll edit that part out. It was just a wonderful story about a dog. It's having a great time. Look at it.
This is what a dog's purpose should have been about, right? Put a laugh track.
All right, we'll do that.
Perfection. Perfection.
Ooh, yeah. Here's a story about bus drivers of Reddit. What is the weirdest thing you have found when checking your bus at the end of a route? Dildos. Former school bus driver here. One time I found a pretty big dildo with beware written on it in Sharpie.
How big was it?
A pretty big dildo, it says.
Beware.
It was written in Sharpie and wrapped in barbed wire, sitting in the back seat. That was a bit of a what the fuck moment.
That was me. Sorry, bus driver of Reddit.
Well, there it is. I don't know where. I mean, the internet is just like full of fucking stories. Hey.
I can do my shit story. The last one.
I got one that'll scare the shit out of you because it's real.
Oh,
We're gonna
shit.
drop you into it. Here we go.
Oh.
Okay, so this is about, yeah, exactly, from that same thread about creepy stories or true things that most people do not know about, and this fucked me up. I knew Mexico was kind of creepy, but oh my god. Here it is.
Do ASMR. Read it in ASMR version.
I don't think that most people realize just how dark and creepy things are just across the border to the south in Mexico. And people have been there for the last few years. Torture houses, ritual body mutilations, mass graves.
I was looking for something to crinkle up against my microphone. I can't find anything.
But yes, Mexico, there are torture houses, ritual body mutilations, mass graves constantly being dug up and filled with countless bodies showing signs of torture and mutilation. A house was just found full of limbs, arms and legs, no heads or torsos.
What the fuck?
The stew maker of Tijuana, who disposed of over 300 bodies in barrels of acid, What about the hundreds of missing women from the Juarez area? I'm not religious, but I do see a problem when people are now worshiping death as a religion. There are police officers who have murdered more than any American serial killer ever has. Trucks load of bodies are just being parked on the street and left for people to find when the sun comes up. Imagine if somebody parked a Ford pickup truck in a Target parking lot in Culver City overnight with 14 bodies in the bed of it. The corpses show signs of being killed 12 months ago and 12 hours ago. Missing limbs and heads, signs of torture and mutilation. Americans would shit bricks. That is not normal in some places in Mexico right now, but like that is, some places that's that's fucking happening.
Jesus.
It's fucking very dark and very scary.
Jeez, that's a literal nightmare.
Yeah, that is a little nightmare. So yeah. Fucking
You
scary.
are lucky that you live in the United States.
Yeah.
Even though Trump is president, fucking American Horror Story. That's a real horror story.
That's a real horror story. Yeah, we don't have it that bad.
We do not.
I was having a conversation with somebody last night who, in a blackout drunk moment, wasn't particularly nice to me at one point, but we did have a conversation about being grateful that where we live and where we are and who we are.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that I'm a white male on the East Coast,
Yeah.
that is like, I'm in the first place.
Yeah.
Business class first place.
We all have our suffering that we go through in life, and that's valid.
Yes.
But it could be so much worse.
Exactly. And this kind of shit, like, just kind of enlightens you on that kind of stuff. No idea where I found that story. Oh, Reddit.
I think I was watching something, like when you're in a YouTube rabbit hole at like 3
Yeah.
a.m. in your bed. I was watching something and it was like, it was either in India or like Afghanistan or Iraq, somewhere. And heroin is so prevalent there
Well,
that there's
yeah.
like 12-year-olds, 8-year-olds addicted to heroin because they can't cope with the fact that they saw their whole family killed. and
Jesus
stuff.
Christ.
It
Well,
could be worse, guys.
in the Middle East, that's where 90% of the poppy plants are like farmed.
And it's sold really cheap.
Well, yeah. 'cause
Apparently.
that's where it's at.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's
That's-
terrifying.
that is fucking terrifying.
Especially when you watch stuff like that and you actually see these people living. It's like, it could be so much worse.
Hulu has Unsolved Mysteries now on Hulu.
Yeah?
Have you been watching that? I've been watching a fuck ton of it.
I started that lore show.
The show, yeah. What did you think of that?
I didn't finish the first episode because I find it difficult. I tried to listen to the podcast, but I find it difficult the way he speaks.
I personally do not like it.
I mean, I'm interested in the history, but like
Yes.
the way he speaks, I can't get over it.
Yeah, it's all about the presenter. Mm-hmm. Because yeah, I don't know. There's some podcasts I just like. I would love to get into it, but I cannot because of, the host can't stand it.
It's really fucking rough. And he has a book out too. I saw it. My never mind. I saw it. I was gonna say my job, but who knows who's watching, listening to this. Can narrow that down pretty easily.
Unsolved Mysteries, though. Goddamn, such a fucking good show, obviously. But I love that. Like they have, they put out some of the stories, and like, I forget the guy with the fucking coat comes on. He's like, not even less than 3 hours after our broadcast, we caught the killer. And you're just like, fuck, yes.
Yeah, man.
Oh
You're on
my
that
God.
journey with them, and bam.
I wish that show was still on because that, oh my God, it gets me like so pumped when like, something bad happens or like, and like they either like catch the murderer or like, it even be something as much as an orphan ends up finding his, like a day or so after the broadcast, like he gets
Yeah.
reunited with his like birth parents or something like that. It's
It's
fucking
worth
like, it's like
it, yeah.
heartfelt, amazing stuff sometimes, and you're like, fuck yeah, it makes you feel
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
Unsolved Mysteries. I mean, if you're listening to this podcast, you probably are into other podcasts, which are mostly true crime anyway. So you
Yeah.
probably already watch Unsolved Mysteries. But if you don't, go on to some
Check
Hulu.
it out.
It's there. I think it's on some brief segments are on YouTube as well. But just a good one to watch. Cold Case Files as well. I need to get into. Yeah.
Something I recently watched. I watched the. It was like a movie with Reese Witherspoon. It was about the West Memphis 3. And I honestly
Wait.
had no idea about the West Memphis 3 at all until I watched that movie. I started doing all my research.
Wait, is that about the 3 girls?
No, the 3 boys
The West Memphis 3?
that were killed, and then 3 people were wrongfully convicted for the murders. Well, they weren't wrongfully convicted. They were convicted, but I don't think they did it. And it's one of the biggest controversies, I think. 3 teenagers were put away.
There's another 3 out there.
The Girl Scouts, Girl Scout murders.
No, not the Girl Scout murders, but the one where it was like graduation party. Like it was like these 3 girls or like these 2 girls and they went to a graduation party and then they slept over one of their houses and they were supposed to go hiking in the morning, so their friends went to go, pick them up or whatever, and they were all gone. The mom was gone. Her cigarettes and purse were on the table. There was nothing robbed, but they were all gone. The light at the top of the porch was busted.
Oh,
And that was it. And nobody knows what the fuck happened.
that's so scary. I've been looking at a lot of stuff about disappearances, and it's just terrifying, honestly,
Yeah.
to just be gone.
Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of shit like that.
Anyway, West Memphis 3.
Yeah.
It's a classic case of people that are, I think I related, of course, to Stephen Avery. People that are,
Yep.
they're frowned upon in the community. They're lesser. They don't like them. They're white
Right.
trash, blah, blah, blah. And people are just looking for anybody to blame for murders. And they picked these 3 kids. One was actually mentally handicapped. He had an IQ, really, really low IQ. If you want to know some facts.
Right.
I think he was interrogated for 12 or 15 hours. Only 45 minutes of the interrogation was recorded. So that's fishy. But I was doing a bunch of research after because they did serve time for it.
Yeah.
I think they're all out now, but I saw that one of the fathers of one of the victims, because what happened was that when the victims were found, they were hogtied by their shoelaces.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
One of the fathers, I think hair, was found on one of the shoelaces, but he's free, walking free. So it's kind of interesting. And it's one of those things you'll never know the motive. We'll never really know who did it. And these 3 kids are dead. And it's just
horrible.
haunting. It's one of the most haunting, I think, harrowing series of murders I've ever heard, to be honest. It's fucked up.
I gotta check that out. My God.
West Memphis 3, man.
Jesus. I probably heard a podcast on it, but just never really realized because I just go through so many of those.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I don't know.
Yeah, check out that movie. Just Netflix Reese Witherspoon. It's actually not bad.
Goddamn.
Yeah,
That's pretty crazy shit.
I know.
Do you want to do your story and we'll close it out here?
Yeah, that was heavy.
Yeah.
It's your shit story.
A shit story.
Back to the fun.
Alrighty. We're
right.
going to end it on a fun one.
Be in 3rd grade at a school assembly.
Okay.
Have to shit real bad. Feeling ill. Have to shit real bad. Feeling ill and feverish. We all get seated on the gym floor. Holy fuck, Hugo the Hornet is here. Charlotte Hornets NBA team mascot. Back when they were the Charlotte Hornets, in case you didn't know.
I remember.
Still have to shit so bad that I'm having cold sweats. Wearing gym shorts, no underwear. I had
Oh
a
my
phase. I had a phase in elementary school where I just didn't wear any. Felt good, man. Hugo the Hornet starts picking up kids and flipping them over in his hands and setting them back down.
Oh my God.
Starting to feel dizzy from holding in my shit.
No.
See him walking my way. He's coming right for me. He picks me up and begins to flip me over. He's squeezing my gut. As I'm upside down, diarrhea begins to fly out of my ass and out the leg of my shorts, arcing through the air gracefully. Start screaming. Gets all over Hugo and sprays all over the kid sitting in front of me.
Oh my god, my fucking throat hurts so much.
Hear it plop on the gym floor as well.
Oh my god.
It gets all over my face and in my mouth because I was screaming. Hugo then drops me on my fucking head. Into a pile of my own shit. Hear him loudly say, "What the fuck?"
Third grade.
Third grade.
Oh my god, my face hurts.
Hugo takes off his head and reveals himself as a black man. He pukes on the floor. The music has stopped. The room is dead silent. Assume the fetal position. Covered in my own shit and can't stop farting/shitting as I lay there. Stop crying. Pass out. Wake up with someone carrying me out of the gym, holding me at a distance. The tiny breathable holes in my gym shorts work like a shit colander, leaking shit water everywhere, leaving the hard bits in my shorts. Pass out again. From then on, I was the kid who shit on Hugo the Hornet.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
I told you, save the best for last.
It's really good. Oh my god. My abdomen's like killing me. Jesus Christ. That was a fantastic one. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Oh my god.
Shit colander.
Yeah, I know, it's like fucking filtering.
Oh my god, this poor kid.
So that is the podcast, guys. Thanks so much for listening. So yeah, we'll catch you next time on the flippy flappy flippy flappy flippy on the upside down, baby. Yeah.
When you hear what I've got to say, I'm sure you won't be able to turn your head away. 'Cause what I'm gonna talk about, nobody wants to be without. Makes no difference who you are or what breed you happen to be. As long as you're alive and breathing, this has got to be one of your needs. Everybody needs love. Everybody needs love, love, love. Everybody needs love. And I need some love. Love for you and love for me. And every living thing that breathes. When you see how the birds make love in the sky, you know they're not tied down like you and I. And all of the fish that's in the sea, sometimes they make love better than you and me. Makes no difference who you are or what color you happen to be. As long as you're alive and breathing, this has got to be one of your needs. me. And every living thing that breathes. Oh, your mama, your daddy, your little sister needs love. Everybody needs love. And I need some love. I'm talking about love. I'm talking about love.